there. Gary and I didn't see you. Welcome to the Diana Falzone Show here every Thursday at 11 a.m. EST. Now, this is kind of an impromptu thing because I was telling Gary a story about what happened to me this Sunday, and Gary said, well, you know what, we got to talk about it. And I said, are you sure? I mean, it's really personal. He said, no, you got to talk about it.
Well, everybody wants to know about your personal life.
Oh, please. It's not that exciting, let me tell you. But for those of you who have never joined the Diana Falzone Show, we are always here Thursdays. We usually talk about dating and love, but sometimes, life pops up and things happen, and we have to change our focus a little bit. But I do want you guys to feel like you can interact with us. So if you have a mic, raise those Paltalk hands and talk to us. And if you don't, Alan, who is our super screener today, do you like that, Alan? He will type in all your messages, and Gary and I will answer them. So I guess I should go right into the story.
I think you should go into the story, and I would bet that we have people in the audience who have suffered similarly.
I think so too. Well, New York City, like any city, you have to be careful and you have to be aware of your surroundings. I don't care if you live in a rural area in the United States or anywhere in the country or a suburb or a city, you always have to watch what you're doing, and safety comes first. Well, I went to a movie this past Sunday, and I went with my girlfriend. We were seeing the movie I Love You Man, which unfortunately seemed very funny. I only got to watch about 20 minutes of it. I had a big purse, a big black purse. Now, most women in New York carry big black purses, so they're kind of hard to tell the difference. But it's about this big, and it was between my feet, and I went to go check my email, checked it, put it down, watched the movie. 5 minutes later, went to go reach for the purse. Purse was gone. Like a ninja took it in the middle of the night, gone. I looked at my girlfriend and I said, oh my God, my purse is gone. Give me your cell phone. Give me your cell phone. I had nothing on me. I didn't have $1. I didn't have a phone. I had nothing.
And worse, your identity.
And worse, my identity. I had to, I'm like, hello, it's really me, Diana. My friend, Courtney, she gave me her phone. I start scanning the floor with the cell phone. Can't see much. Crawling like in the military crawl. I'm on the floor in the movie theater. People are looking at me like, you're disturbing the movie. Can you please get up? So I go through aisles. Finally, I go get a kid who works at the movie theater, an usher. He says, oh, I don't know. We can't help you. We don't have flashlights. I'm like, well, I need a manager. I went into mom mode. I'm like, okay, kid, I need a manager. He brings the manager, and the manager says to me, you need to call the police and fill out a police report. And I'm like, I don't have a phone. I don't have a way of calling the police. She's like, don't worry, we'll call the police for you. 5 police officers arrive. NYPD is fast, but you would assume they have more important things to do than a stolen purse.
They heard it was Diana Falzone.
I don't think so. I don't think they cared. But regardless, they got there, 5 police officers. They said, all right, one of them was from Queens. He's like, all right, I will help you. And he goes, you're not going to cry, right? You're not going to be like a damsel in distress, because once the waterworks go, I go. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, I don't need the lines right now. I need you to find my purse. So he goes, checks it, and goes, purse is missing, it's gone. I'm like, obviously, it's gone. It's gone. And of course, I'm getting more and more upset, and I keep going, all right, do like Deepak Chopra would and breathe in the love and out the jive, Exactly, Gary, exactly.
Cool.
But still couldn't really stay too relaxed for too long. Well, I'm filling out the police report, and my friend Courtney gets a call on her phone. And it's my mother, and my mom said, a woman just called me and says she has all of your belongings except your actual purse. The police said, now that's a little shady. How could this woman have everything in a matter of 30 minutes? Well, what was scary is that the police officer said, okay, let's go meet her. Let's go meet her. And she said she found all of my things piled up neatly on a countertop. The police said, that doesn't happen. Right, Gary?
That would be a very neat crook.
Right, a very neat crook. So they said, well, maybe this woman is a part of it. We're not really sure. Long story short, got everything back. Everything was used, credit cards included, except my keys. So that was worrisome.
Well, yeah, they have your address.
Exactly.
And now they have your keys.
Exactly.
Not good.
Not good. So the cop said, you have to change everything, you have to alert everyone, and you can't stay in your apartment. So with that being said, did all the right things, did all the right procedures, but for the next 2 days, had to alert all the banks, had to alert everywhere that, there was fraud. And it was definitely a really stressful situation, and one that unfortunately credit card companies are so aware of. When I talk to my credit card company, they're like, yep, we know exactly what to do. And when I was discussing this with friends of mine, a lot of them have said, it's because of the current economy that this kind of crime is going to be on the rise. Because people are like, you know what, the man took away my job, da 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 da. Whatever the strife is that people are going through, they're taking out on others. And I mean, I thought people got their purses stolen in the 1960s, but I didn't think it was that much of a crime, and apparently it happens all the time.
Plus identity theft online and by going through people's trash. I mean, it's a real invasion of your personal space. Thank God they just grabbed your purse.
Yeah,
they didn't hurt you, of
exactly.
course. But still, to get over this is not an easy thing to do because you feel violated.
Right. I think there's a little something wrong with me though, because I'm already over it. Like, I don't know why. Like, my friend said to me, you should be mad. And I'm like, no, I'm really not mad. I mean, it happens, but am I going to take the proper precautions now? Am I going to carry around everything in my purse? No, I've decided I want to be like a tourist and carry around one of those, like, fanny packs.
Right.
And then just be like, oh, don't you know, and carry like $10 and maybe my license.
To carry money, they actually suggest that even men, because their wallets could get picked, is that you take some money and maybe a credit card and put it, in a sock even. I've actually seen, they have sock wallets, believe it or not, for men.
A sock wallet?
Yeah, it's a sock that has a little pouch on the inside where you can stick a couple of, $20 bills or something. God forbid you lose your wallet along the way, because if you do, I'll tell you, I've lost a credit card. I mean, I'm sure everybody has gone through this. Either they've lost it or they've thought that they forgot the credit card at the restaurant or something. And, by the way, that credit card is out of your sight. God knows what they're doing with it. How many times they're running it through, or how many copies, the cute little waitress or the handsome waiter in your case, who charmed you, ran your card or took the information and all that. It's actually a little disconcerting that people can